The economic team of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. is confident that the targets he set during his SONA toward the country's economic recovery are achievable. The Department of Finance and the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas held a post-SONA economic briefing this morning at the Philippine International Convention Center, or PICC. Eden Santos files this report.
Doable and achievable. This was what the Marcos administration's economic geniuses said as they expressed confidence in meeting the economic goals set by the President. In the post-SONA economic briefing 2022, the economic managers were unanimous in saying that President Marcos can deliver his promised economic recovery and other priority measures amid the challenges and economic constraints brought by the pandemic and other crisis. Finance Secretary Benjamin Jokno said the administration will implement a comprehensive 8-point socio-economic agenda to decisively respond to this risk and steer the economy back to its high-growth trajectory. The 8-point agenda is as follows: protect purchasing power and mitigate socio-economic scarring by ensuring food security, reducing transport and logistics costs, and reducing energy costs to families, reduce vulnerability and mitigate scarring from the COVID-19 pandemic by tackling health, strengthening social protection and addressing learning losses, ensure sound macroeconomic fundamentals by enhancing bureaucratic efficiency and sound fiscal management, and ensuring a resilient and innovative financial sector, create more jobs by promoting trade and investment, improving infrastructure and achieving energy security, create quality jobs by increasing employability, encouraging research and development and innovation, and enhancing the digital economy, create green jobs by pursuing a green economy and establishing livable and sustainable communities, uphold public order and safety, peace and security, and ensure a level playing field by strengthening market competition and reducing barriers to entry and limits to entrepreneurship.
Yes, we have the fiscal space, and I have several reasons for the optimism. Number one, the Duterte administration left this government a sound tax system. It's a much better tax system than he inherited from the previous administration. And we will enhance the improved tax system. So that will give us more revenues. Number two, as mentioned by the President, we will right-size the government so that the government will be in a much better shape and we can do much more with less.
Infrastructure development will continue through Build Better More infra projects and by strengthening public-private partnership, or PPP. Almost 200 infra projects that started during Duterte's term will continue under the administration of President Marcos. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas and the National Economic and Development Authority are also confident that the inflation rate can be lowered in the next years and the promised development can be achieved.
Is the economy can absorb the increase in the policy rate. Of course, our own models in the BSP says that in spite of all these increases in the policy rate, the government's forecast of 6.5 to 7.5 this year is well within reach. And 6.5 to 8.5 going forward, 2023 and onwards, are still all quite attainable.
And finally, with respect to the creation of jobs, on the demand side, we look at again these constraints to job creation, and I would like to emphasize here that developing our high-quality jobs, creating sectors, particularly manufacturing, will be highlighted, and that as part of this is to also get the private sector interested. And here, as you have heard in the President's speech, there is going to be a strengthening of the public-private partnership, and that will allow us to get the economy going even as we are constrained by the debt.
The economic managers noted that the passage of the President's legislative priorities would play an important role in achieving the targets presented by the Chief Executive. Eden Santos reporting for Matanang Aguila International. Trusted, connected, on point.